Hello and welcome back to the channel. Oh, my apologies on that last episode. Someone was banging at the door, had to go deal with that. And tell them I did not want their doorbell camera and be irritated that people still sell door to door in 2014, 2024.
All my treasure away where none can ever find it.
Sticky colored smoke writhes and capers behind the strange container. This container's dust-covered glass. Twisted, mangled creatures float inside these glass tubes. All are dead. Here's more essence of clarity.
Swim in memories of places such as this. Most unpleasant memories.
Now there's a failed phylactery. Notes of a failed experiment. Several sheets of parchment are covered in notations written by a steady, methodical hand. Much of the writing is faded beyond legibility or consists of arcane equations beyond your understanding. A few lines near the bottom of the pile, however, can be deciphered. Through the gold alloy proved more, though the gold alloy proved more difficult to work with than anticipated, I remain convinced that once it is rendered sufficiently malleable, it will be an ideal substance from which to construct a phylactery. The heat of the elemental plane of fire should render the material more pliant. I will use the portal to access that searing infernal shortly. First, I must scry a suitably private location there to which to do my work. So that's what that fire area was for. Like when we looked into it, that's why it said what it said. I don't remember what it said, but that's why it said what it said. But that's why. So that's a portal to the elemental plane of fire, because he wants. So it's this is definitely a lich or someone trying to become a lich. So we're gonna copy that note. I don't think we need that. Here's a failed phylactery. Made of gold-colored, lumpy metal, the sides of this box are so uneven that its top cannot fully close. Melted down, it may have some value. As a container, it is worthless. We're gonna hang on to it just in case. This liquid, you can hang on to that. Was there anything else over here we could interact with? It's not seeming so. Concealed in the chair's left arm is an intricately carved wooden lever. The mechanism it connects to is old but well made. It likely still functions. You pull the lever in the chair's arm and hear the sound of ancient gears grinding together. Traces of dust fall from the ceiling as the groan of moving metal echoes throughout the complex. A devilishly intricate mechanism has locked the lever in the throne room's arm in place. You cannot determine how to return to its original position. Okay. Well, we got the third piece of the scepter. Let's go put that in. Okay. Oh. Though the air remains still and stagnant around the chamber, The pool atop the pedestal ripples and begins to swirl. You find yourself thinking of people who are affected you most of late, especially Kalar Argent. As you think of her, the pool grows calm. An indistinct image appears within, quickly growing in clarity. You find yourself watching the scene unfold from above, as a god might be.
You know my name, you know my cause, but you do not know my story. Mine is a noble family, blessed in every way. The Argents are destined for greatness, or so some think. I thought it myself once. Thinking I could do no wrong, I wronged many, far too many. In time, I came to realize that my actions were not without consequence, that a price was paid, though it was not paid by me. I knew that had to change, but how? How might I redeem myself for my sins? For years I prayed for guidance, and then one day, one glorious day, an answer was bestowed on me by the gods themselves. Many have been taken from this world before their time, lost in the Dragonspear Wars, dragged down into the 9 hells in defiance of the holy order of things. Some believe they are gone, never to return. I know better. With you at my back, I swear to you, what was lost will be restored!
Huh. As you pour the vital liquid's clear fluid into the pool, the murky waters clear somewhat. Oh, that must be what the liquid is for. Those 2 vials of clarity. It stills the water in the pool so we can see what we want to see. Let's check out Imoen. As you think of her, the pool grows calm. Yep, same thing.
Concentrate, girl. Clear your mind of all thoughts.
That should be easy. A lot of people say there isn't much thinking going on in there to begin with.
You are not without wit, Imoen, but that will only take you so far. What you need and currently lack is focus.
Forgive me, Duke Chanath. It's hard. My best friend is charging into a dragon's mouth, and I'm just sitting here, thinking about magic and stuff.
If you were truly thinking about magic, you'd not be talking so much.
Good point.
I made a mistake. I should never have let them go face Kalar without me.
In your current state, you'd be nothing but a burden. If you truly want to help your friend, you must focus your mind and your energies on your studies.
You're right. I know you're right. All right. What am I supposed to do again?
Clear your mind.
Clear my mind. Right. I could do that. Clearing my mind. Clearing my mind. Mind being cleared. Clear
Okay, got it.
mind. Clear.
Oh, Glint leveled. Okay, let's give Glint Mace and Detect Illusion. Any new priest spells? Yes. So you have... Let's get a prayer in there. I definitely want recitation. Looks good to me. And let's use our last potion. As you pour the violet... Yep, same thing. Let's check out the Hooded Men.
You came. Good.
Oh,
I wasn't sure you would.
Heffernan. This guy seems to be close to Kalar Argent.
I was curious. I had to learn who would be so arrogant, so foolish, as to summon me in such a fashion. Who are you who thinks himself my equal? My better, even, judging by your message's tone?
Me? I am naught but a servant.
If you know who I am, you know that I do not deal with servants of others. If your master would speak with me, I am happy to do so. Or has he grown so weak, even his words can no longer reach this plane?
Damn.
Do not doubt my master's power or our allies.
You think I doubt the Umbral Accord's power?
If you respected it, you would not do as you did in Baldur's Gate. The child of Ball belongs to my master.
I've done nothing to keep the godling from you.
You are trying to influence Ball's spawn, and in doing so, you interfere with my master's business. The Accord will not let this continue.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps not. You do not speak for the Accord, and I do not bow to the demands of some broken fiend's lickspittle.
I love him. I'm sorry, I just do. And again, I'm not going to spoil it just in case someone watching this doesn't know who he is. All right. That was enlightening. Now that we have a key, this is open now. We're going to, before we go in that locked room, let's go deal with the undead that was in here. We got pillars we can interact with, huh? There is a brass plate set into this pillar's stone, in this stone pillar. Etched upon it is the image of a cracked and fragmented leaf. Grinding the gears within the pillars tells you the mechanisms they contain have been reset. So we have lightning methods. Oh boy. We're going to spread out, and you get on him. Switch to your sword. You get on him. Oh, baby. Let's stay topped off. Everybody focus fire. I suppose that could have been worse. Adorning the stone pillar is the image of a leaf etched upon a brass plate. Earth methods. You know what? You stay up here. You go do this. The brass plate is cold to the touch, and you press your hand against it. An audible click echoes through the chamber. So you can summon multiple times.
I'll recover. I'll recover.
Fire methods.
My aim is true.
Okay. The brass plate is cold to the touch, blah, blah, blah. Snowflake design. Damn it, man. How many of these are there?
My aim is true.
No one saw that. Fall down now.
So, do these have no end?
I'll recover.
I mean, this is experience, don't get me wrong.
My aim is true.
That was a little bizarre. So we have a chest key. We have the remains that we found. There was nothing in there. Broken portal to the outer planes. The pool we did everything in. The library we got information from. The laboratory. We went through everything in there. Let's try to rest in here. Because this seems to be the last room.
The sly one protects us in the darkness. Good thing too, because this place is nasty.
And we rested. Give stone skin, you lost it. Broken armor, remains. There's a weird looking arrow. Glitter dust, I'll take that. I'll take those. Broken armor. Let's do a no shit save.
I do not understand. The camp is safe. Why do we not stay within it?
You drop a courage, you drop a resist fear.
You've spoken of nothing but staying Alar back since we left Coastway Crossing.
The Shining Harlot owes me a debt, it is true, but I plan to collect with 2 Flaming Fist mercenaries at my side, not a handful of chimps.
The Fist has better things to do than watch a Thayan braggart's back. You don't like the chimps? Feel free to leave.
Don't think I'm not tempted, you loathsome scapegrace.
I swim in memories of places such as this. Most unpleasant memories.
I can hear you, you know. We all can.
You guys done?
She's right. Think you're talking to yourself. You're talking to everyone.
Shut your mouth! I'll not hear this baseless slander. Calm yourself, Edwin. Ignore the monkeys. Do not let them drag you down to their level.
Yes, by all means. Ignore us.
Most do.
A cavity around the building's entrance has been dug into dirt and rock piled over. There's little hope of escaping the site from here. Okay. Is there a hidden door somewhere? Yeah, oh, it's not a hidden door, it's right there. Ah. We already used the chair. Yep. We already used the raised pool. This had nothing in there. Let's go back in here. See if there's something we missed in here. Because there's a chest key that we have that the lock of the chest is small but delicately wrought, but delicately wrought key opens must. The lock of the chest is this small. The lock of the chest is small but delicately wrought key opens must be fiendishly complex in its design. The image of a dwarf holding a jeweled dagger has been painstakingly etched upon the key's head. Everyone just get in here. Oh, we summoned more.
I'll recover.
missing something somewhere. We already did that. I'm willing to bet it's got something to do with this room, but the more we click on those, like, we just continually get summons of methods. And I can't imagine doing that as many times as we did. I can't imagine that's going to be any different clicking on it now. Nothing here. There's got to be something we're missing in here. Ghostly Defender. What is this? Oh, this is what she used against, what's his face? Bailoff. Alright. So, let's... Ancient Tome of Knowledge. Sometimes it's wise to think backwards. Give me a second to think on that. Okay. Sorry about that. Had to grab something and try to think about my situation here because I'm stuck. I do not know what to do here.
The Sly One protects us in the darkness. Good thing, too, because this place is nasty.
I don't want to keep summoning... I really don't want to keep summoning anything, any more of these methods. Let's have everyone except Thalic get out of the room. Thalic, I want you to drink another potion of fire resistance. And we'll keep summoning the fire methods. You all go in here. Grinding gears within pillars tell you the mechanisms they contain have been reset. Okay. Draconia level. We'll do that after. I mean, we're getting experience. This is not completely in vain.
See that?
These things are refusing to use Aganazar's Scorcher on me.
It's good to see in the dark.
The brass plate is cold to the touch and press your hand against it. An audible click echoes through the chamber. Etched upon the brass plate set in this stone pillar, is an abstract design that calls to mind the image of the shining sun. The grinding gears of the pillars tells you the mechanism they contain have been reset. Can we open this now? No. Adorning the stone pillar is the image of a leaf etched upon a brass plate. The grinding gears tells you it has been reset. I really am stuck. Give Thalic the boots, please. Sorry, I'm not really reading much out loud. I'm trying to figure this out. Magic radiates from the circle inscribed on the stone floor. It sparks and crackles. Images of the landscape sculpted by flame appear within the irregular intervals. Okay, we read that.
Watch your step. Nothing good comes out of a place like this.
What am I missing? Nothing there. Okay, it has to be something in this room. We're going to summon, and then you put the lightning back on. Do we have a lightning resistance potion or absorption? Yes. Drink that. Let's get healed to full.
Didn't see that.
110 to fire, 127 to electricity. Oh, you bastards don't want to use the lightning now, huh?
See that.
Assholes. I should be very resistant to crushing. Minus 14. Plus minus 4, so minus 18 versus crushing. So the earth methods shouldn't do much.
It's good to see in the dark.
Didn't see that.
Yeah, they stopped using that electricity as soon as I became capable of being healed by it. Drink a potion haste. An audible click echoes through the chamber. Okay. come on. The grinding of gears within the pillar tells you mechanisms they contain have been reset. They, not it. So, all of them. Now this one had one that...
The most frightening thing down here is me.
The brass plate is cold to the touch, and your hand against it makes an audible click that echoes through the chamber. So maybe we gotta press them in order. What did that thing say? Thinking backwards sometimes... Sometimes it's wise to think backwards. So... we press the cold one. Nope. Brass plate, etched with a snowflake design, is set in stone. The brass plate is cold to the touch. Press your hand against it, an audible click echoes through the chamber. So clicking these two, after that reset, the brass plate set into this stone pillar, etched upon it an image of a cracked and fragmented leaf. Pressing the plate harder, you push back into the pillar where it settles with an audible click. Nope. I think I got it figured out. I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Audible click, and whatever that was. Boom. Boom.
Swim in memories of places such as this.
Got it.
Memories.
Man, that used too much brain power. So what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to rest before going into this room, because we have pretty much everything explored. I'm assuming this is where the Lich is. And again, I can't imagine we're going to fight a Lich. It's probably the person who's trying to become a Lich that we're going to talk to. But we are going to... Actually, we need a level with Viconia. 1, 2, and 5. Oh, that's big. That's big. So let's get... another remove fear. Let's do another chant. I like buffs. And 5. This is where it's going to get pretty nice. Physical mirror is cool because it reflects any missile weapon that intersects this disc will instantaneously reversed in direction. Melee factors such as speed, range, and damage are unaffected. The direction of the object or force is simply rotated through a 180-degree arc. The sender of the missile finds himself the target of his own attack, which is nice. Ray's dead. We're getting better at not dying, so no thank you. Righteous magic, we're not going to have her in melee, so I don't think that's going to be great. Chaotic commands is good. Divine protection is really what I want to take. This spell grants the caster immunity to physical damage for the duration. So if we find her, it's casting time of 3, so it's relatively quick. But I think Mass Cure. When casting the spell, the priest must picture the faces of his fellow party members clearly and focus on the unity of the group. Upon completion, all party members within the 15-foot radius of the caster are healed for 1d8 plus 1 level/hit points. Curing is permanent only if so far as the creature does not sustain further damage caused by the wounds. Caused wounds will heal or can be cured just as any normal injury. So I think that's what we're going to take. True Seeing would be big, but yeah. Anyway, we are going to try to rest. Put Cat's Grace on Thalic. We're doing some quick buffs just to make sure we got some protection if we're ambushed. Oh shit, save. Yep. So we have a zombie and 2 ghouls, no big deal. Alright, try this again. You just don't want me to sleep, do you?
Fall down now.
Alright, there we go. Okay, so we'll end it here, and we'll pick it up in the next one to face whatever's in this room. I'd like to thank you all for watching. And as always, if you have any comments, suggestions, tips, or otherwise, leave them in the comment section below. Would love to hear from you. And I hope you all join me for the next one.